What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I have a massive horror DVD unboxing for you guys. But before we do anything, if you guys are fans of my channel or you like horror movies or you like physical media or indie cult cinema, low budget, or you're just into the boutique labels, whatever the case might be, next goal is 1,000 subs. So please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button below. And let's get into today's topic.
Guaranteed to jack you up.
And today's unboxing, because yes, you read it correctly. Over 1,000 horror DVDs. Now, here I have about 610. Now, I've done a total of about 1,000 from this one dude. I've already done the first like 400 or so, but this is like a kind of like a new trade. But I put it as 1,000 because it's been over 1,000 total from this one guy. And so let me give you guys a quick story about how I got these DVDs, what the situation is, because if you're fans of my channel, you know that I've been like doing a lot of trading, getting a lot of DVDs in. And again, like there's so much good stuff in here, man. I cannot wait. Also, just so you guys know, the box is too big to even keep on my lap or even keep anywhere. I have 6 massive boxes full of DVDs. Okay, just so you guys can see, this is what I'm working with right now. Don't ask me where they're going to go or where I'm going to put them. Just this is what I'm working with. Okay, so it's massive boxes. Those are those medium Amazon packaging boxes, full, like completely bricked up full. So this is what I have is sitting in my living room right now. I have one of those big medium boxes right next to me over here. But that's what we're working with. Okay. So I'm gonna do this in a few different parts. This is gonna be part one. Today I'm doing one of those big medium boxes, which I don't know is probably 200 DVDs or so. But let me give you guys a little background on how I got this stuff. I connected with the dude Corey on a Facebook group, a physical media Facebook group, and we just found that our wants, our current wants and desires, kind of aligned perfectly. And it's been a quantity versus quality situation. He's been sending me a ton of DVDs, old, new, sealed, Shutter, RLJE, classics, all over the place. And he's been wanting. Sorry about that. He's been wanting Blu-rays, 4Ks, and he wants upgraded things, and he wants Vinegar Syndrome and partner labels, and he's just kind of he wants like some of the higher end stuff, and not even higher end, just like things that are more modern, I guess, more modern format ish, like Blu-ray, 4K. A lot of the DVDs he gave me are new movies, brand new, sealed, and awesome stuff. But so I've in this last deal that we did, again, I got over 610 hard DVDs just right now in my living room. This is what I sent him for all that. It's about 30 movies, 30 box sets, movies, etc. Some really good stuff in there, and I shared this with you guys on the last video. You got that House of the Devil limited box set. You've got the what else? The Goodnight Mommy Umbrella limited box set. Summer of '84, Grafted. Bride of Reanimator from Arrow. You got that Prime of Vols box set signed by Charlie Band. So listen, a lot of good stuff, but things that I just didn't really need in my collection anymore. I was glad to send it off. This is about 30 movies or box sets, etc. So a lot of good stuff, truly. But it was really a tale of quantity over quality. It was about 30, Blu-ray box sets, whatever, for about 600 DVDs. I'm sure people have differing opinions on that. Some of these DVDs are going to be pretty beat up. I can tell you that right now. I did stock up on about 90 brand new cases to clean these things up and restore them and all that good stuff. So I'm doing the first box today. I'm going to do this in a few different segments, and let's get into it, man. Like I said, the box is right here. You can hear it. I can't. It's too big to lift and keep on my lap or put under my desk or anything like that. So I can't even I have to just take them out in droves. So bear with me here. I'm going to crack. It hasn't been opened yet. I'm going to crack it right now and just kind of pull piles out and do it that way. There's no other way to do it. So. Also, I don't know if I said it yet, but shout out Corey, man. I appreciate you so much. It's hard trading in the community is so freaking awesome, man. And when you find it's someone that is, on your vibe level and is willing to, and again, like there was no animosity, no like trying to posture each other. I threw him in a few extra titles. He threw me a few extra titles. It wasn't even like that. It was just super chill. And I love that. I love when two people can come together and just be like, oh, you want this, bro? All good. It was not about the money. Of course, we wanted to like get equal value. But it just wasn't about that. It was just like, yeah, dude, let me hook you up. Let me give you some good stuff. Oh, you want this too? Sure, that's fine. Take this. And it was just awesome, man. So shout out Corey. You're the man. And I know you hit me up last night. You got your stuff from me, and you're happy. So hell yeah. Anyway, this is just a massive thing. I want to take a picture of this just because. So and then I'll start pulling stuff out. This thing is a brick, dude. An absolute brick. All right, let's get into it. I'm just gonna start pulling stacks out. All right, so first up, we have The Bad Nun. This is a Cinedigm DVD, The Bad Nun. First up, it's kind of cool to like just. There's so many horror movies here. I like don't even know what I'm gonna do. How I'm like this is too much. But anyway, The Bad Nun. Next up, we've got from the studio behind 8 Films to Die For, a movie called Captivity. Is this Alicia Cuthbert? Oh, Alicia Cuthbert. Captivity with a slipcover. When you think the worst has happened. Have you guys ever seen this one? Captivity? Alicia Cuthbert. Hell yeah. And this is what I mean. Like, there's a lot of like slip covers, sealed stuff. All right, next up, we got a movie called Five Across the Eyes. Now, this I don't love. Again, like this one's in pretty crappy condition, but most of them it's just like the actual case and the slip is insert is totally okay. But this is Five Across the Eyes. I don't know anything much about it. Brutal from Fangoria, and again, I would say this is an Anchor Bay release. Hell yeah. So I will say again, like 95% of these I've never seen and don't own. I'd say probably even less than 5%. Like there's probably a couple that I have here. Next, you have the Dracula collection featuring 5 movies. The Satanic Rites of Dracula, Avia Vampire Hunter, Daughter of Darkness, The Last Vampire on Earth, and The Vampire Conspiracy. Dracula collection. All right, next you've got The Coven, based on terrifying true events. Playtime is over. This is I don't know who did this, but it's so super fun. The Coven, it's like teen witch horror, like a kind of like The Craft. Looks like a ripoff of The Craft, to be honest. Next, we have The Covenant. I think this was a recent movie, if I'm not mistaken. This one's not rated. I want to say this was a recent movie. They hide in plain sight. I don't know. The Covenant. Then we have Seagull with Adam Radcliffe, Gabby Shepard, Jessica Hines. Seagull. All right. Then we've got 8 midnight horror movies, Hatchets and Cleavers. We got Dirt Boy, The Ridge, Followed Home, Loaded, Hollywood Scarefest, Animal Room, Green River, and The Killing Mind. 8 midnight horror movies. All right, the hard part's going to be like what I do with this stuff when I unbox it. So I'm just going to put it here for now, and let's keep cruising. All right, next up, we've got Pentagram, sealed. Then we've got Beneath Loch Ness. And again, like you can see like the tag on this. This is a Goodwill $1.40, $1.49. It's got a $2 orange sticker on there. Beneath Loch Ness. Then we've got Deep Evil, the new breed of terror. This is kind of twisted. Deep Evil, the new breed of terror. There's been an incident. I got to read this. There's been an incident at a top secret bioresearch lab in remote Alaska. A crack team of military ops are on their way. Interesting. All right, then we've got Come Play. He's good at taking friends. It's almost kind of like a boogeyman type horror. Look at that on the back. Look at that hand and that still. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come play. And again, if you guys have seen any of these, definitely hit me up in the comments and like let me know which ones I should watch first. I probably will never, ever, ever get to all these movies, but at least I own them. Then we've got Skinwalkers. You got a Blockbuster DVD here. This looks pretty awesome. For them to live, we must die. Hell yeah, Skinwalkers. Again, you got that previewed Blockbuster, January 20th, 2006. Hell yeah. Awesome. All right, then we've got The Priest's Exorcism. The priest gets the job done, comes up roses in its strong matching of star casting material. All right, then we've got another Anchor Bay title. We've got Aunt Rose. This looks pretty twisted, not gonna lie. This looks pretty twisted. Josh Nelson, Elizabeth Cook. Aunt Rose. Don't fuck with Aunt Rose. Anchor Bay, man. This is awesome. All right, let's keep on cruising here. All right, next up, we've got Stag Night. Vanessa Shaw's in this. Hell yeah. From Hocus Pocus. Stag Night. And we've got Scarred. This thing is sealed. I don't really know much about it, but it looks pretty twisted. Scarred. We've got Scout Taylor Compton sealed DVD called Getaway. Love me some Scout Taylor. We've got They Reach. They Reach. Curiosity Kills. We've got good old Machete Joe, the unrated cut. Tragedy made him a monster. Vengeance made him a killer. Machete Joe. All right, then we've got Trackman. This is the unrated cut. Ghost House Underground. It's got like the movie gallery sticker on there. I'll probably replace this case. Ghost House Entertainment. Trackman. And then lastly, we've got When Night Falls. This looks pretty cool, actually. When you lock out, you lock in. All right. Next batch. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do all this whole box in one. I might have to like just keep breaking these up because there's just so much. Again, there's 5 more boxes. Like, there's one more box the same size. It's crazy. All right, next you've got Lucy Liu and Rise, the Blood Hunter. Hell yeah. This looks badass. Rise, the Blood Hunter. Lucy Liu. Then we've got See the Aura, Release the Evil, sealed slipcover. Release the Evil. Then we've got The Piper. Now this is gonna need a new case. Hopefully the discs play well. Gotta clean some of these off, but The Piper, the case is pretty busted. You can see it there. I gotta replace the case. Got like a writing all over it. But like this is what I'm saying, man. Like some of these are gems. I've been doing like those quick hit reviews, and I've been finding absolute gems. And yeah, they're DVD. So what? I watch it, and I cannot tell you how much I enjoy it. They look fine. No, they're not. They're not high definition. They're not 4K, but it's 480p. It's fine. It gets the job done. It's on my HD TV. It's upscaled. It looks fine. Then we have Baby Ruby with Kit Harington. It's that little baby with the red eyes. Nothing, Jon Snow. All right. Then we've got Ouija, the Resurrection. Like this is what I am all about. Like this type stuff. So hell yeah. All right. Next we got Mr. Jingles. Mr. Jingles. Oh yeah. So this is what I'm talking about, baby. Mr. Jingles, baby. His joy is your pain. Mr. Jingles. All right, then we've got An English Haunting, sealed. Then we've got Scavenger Killers. Mind-blowing psychopaths. This looks fucked up. Midnight releasing. Like, there's so many things in here. This case doesn't close. There are so many things in here I can't even tell you that, like, are these are my kinds of movies. I mean that. And like I cannot thank Corey enough. This was such a win-win for both sides. And like I haven't even scratched the surface. I'm in the first box, like 20 DVDs in, and there's so much here that I love. All right, let's do Seed, unrated, amongst the most sinister, faceless killers of recent vintage, and it includes a PC video game. Seed. This looks pretty wild. Then we've got Behind You from the producers of The Gallows. Belongs in the Conjuring universe. That's what it said, at least. All right, then we've got Zombie World. Dread Central presents Zombie World. And again, there's like some varying levels of like quality on these as far as the discs are concerned. Some of them are kind of beat up. I haven't had any issues playing any of them yet. In my experiences, typically DVDs, when they're scratched up, still play fine. Usually have not had any kind of like bad experience. Next, we've got The Purging Hour. Lock your doors, don't let them in. I don't know if this is an MVD visual, if this part of the Purge universe or not, but it looks pretty cool. Then we've got Teeth and Blood. Death is just the beginning with the slipcover. RLJ. Is like urban vampire horror. I've had a lot. Again, I've said this before. I've had a lot of success with RLJ and RLJE. Like everything I've seen from them, I absolutely love. All right, then we've got Blood Trails. Scream all you want. Ooh, Blood Trails. Scream all you want. All right, let's keep on cruising here. Then we've got Buried Alive. Buried Alive. Save your breath. Jeff Bloom. Buried Alive. All right, then we've got Bottom Feeder. I actually feel like I heard this one was really cool. Tom Sizemore. Bottom Feeder. Really cool artwork on there. Got a monster there. All right, let's get another sack here. Let's keep it cruising. All right. Next we've got this. This looks badass, dude. Scare B&B. Your worst nightmare is streaming live. Scare B&B. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. All right, then we've got The Devil Incarnate. The Devil Incarnate, sealed. The Devil Incarnate. Then we've got Legion of the Dead. Satan's army walks the earth. Looks like Satan vampires. Hell yeah. Look at the stills on this. Look at the chick with the vampire teeth. Legion of the Dead. Is an artisan DVD also. Next we've got Frank Potente and Creep. Creep. Don't really know much about it, but Creep. Then we've got a classic right here. My buddy Canner is gonna love this one. We got the classic Session 9. Okay. We watched this when I was like a freshman in college. We watched it and we're like, what the hell was that? But it's become like a big cult classic over the years. I'm not particularly too fond of the movie. And the ending is just like, what? You have to like watch it like 8 times to really even understand what happened. But then we've got a movie called Botched. Stephen Dorff. I think this was just a partner release, an OCN partner release, maybe this month. It was recent. And so yeah, I mean, it's a Dark Castle release again. DVD got for nothing, pennies. I didn't pay for any of this. I traded for all of it. Next, you got the Zombie Chronicles. Being Dead rots. Zombie Chronicles. Look at this. All right, then we've got Clown Motel. Ari Lehman. Clown Motel. Then we got this is pretty cool. I really do like voodoo and witchcraft horror. This is the 8 Midnight Horror Collection Voodoo Curses. So I thought that was a pretty cool get. All right, let me put this down here. We grab another stacky here. A little stacky snacky. All right, next up, let's keep it cruising here. We got War of the Dead. What killed them made them stronger. Looks like some World War II horror. Zombies from Nazi zombies. 3 from Hell. Okay, I this movie is okay. I am a zombie fan. This movie was okay. I probably wouldn't watch it again, but glad to catalog it. I didn't own it in any way. Next we've got Undead. Undead. It's like Toxic Horror 2005 movie, 2003 movie actually. The next one. This is a cool, really cool movie. It's Glass House. Now, I've never seen this one in full. I remember watching bits and pieces of it because it was on all the time, late night horror on TV all the time growing up. This is like an early 2000 movie, I want to say. And I just remember it being on TV. What year is this? If I remember correctly, I remember seeing this thing on TV all the time, and I never really watched it in full. You got Lily Sobieski, Diane Lane. Lily Sobieski, I feel like was destined to be a star, and she just kind of fell off a little bit. But The Glass House is a thriller that was like gaining steam, and I never really saw it in full. So I'm really excited to actually watch this thing in full because this has been on my mind for years. Anyway, then we got Mermaid Down. Some myths are real. It's like mermaid horror. Flip cover. Then we've got Panzer. It looks like more World War II horror. World War II's darkest secret is finally revealed. Then we've got After Sundown. This year's From Dusk Till Dawn, 2005 flick. Now again, I when he would send me pictures of stuff like, oh, this is, do you want any of these? And I would go through and be like, yep. And I would send him lists of like 200 DVDs. I have them all the lists saved in my emails, and it's just like it would just be like 150 DVDs in this stack, 150 DVDs in this stack, and it would just pile up. Next, we have Tooth and Nail, 8 films to die for the After Dark Horror Fest. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I ever need to buy a movie again. I have movies for the rest of my life. The Haunting of Borley Manor is insane. There's too much. I think I hit my limit, guys. I think I blipped. I blipped out of the physical media universe. All right, let's keep cruising here. We got Door to the Other Side. Door to the Other Side. Then we've got Santa. Ain't got no Santeria. The Soul Possessed. Filmed by Benny Matthews. Then we've got good old Horns. Daniel Radcliffe. Sealed. I actually like this movie quite a bit. I read the book, and the movie was pretty good. Next, we've got Crystal Skulls. Every ending is a new beginning. All right, then we've got Cornered. James Duval, Elizabeth Nicole. This one's pretty beat up, unfortunately. That's okay. Cornered. Then we've got Good Against Evil. This is a Kim Cattrall movie from 1977. Hot damn. We've got this one I was really excited for. Detention of the Dead. When there is no room in hell, the dead go to detention. This looks awesome. This is like, again, another like totally my vibe. Then we've got A Dark Path. Look at this thing on the cover, man. The last noise you'll hear is your own scream. Look at that monster on the cover. A Dark Path. Then we've got Danny Trejo. Good old Danny Trejo in Voodoo Possession. There's a Fate Worse Than Death. All right, then we've got 11-11-11, The Prophecy from the director of Saw 2, 3, and 4, whoever that is. We've got Chronicle of the Raven, Gina Phillips and Faye Dunaway. Looks like possession type horror. Chronicles of the Raven. Then we've got Gamebox 10. You got Danielle Fishel starring in a sci-fi horror movie. Danielle Fishel, Topanga herself, where like the horror movies come to life or the games come to life. You've got Exeter, Sealed. You've got The Girl in the Crawl Space, Sealed. 13 Demons, You Play, You Do. Looks like a D&D movie, but like the demons come to life. You've got The Redwood Massacre. Looks like a scarecrow horror. We'll have you hooked from the very first minute to the very last. Oh yeah, this guy looks awesome. The Redwood Massacre. And this is kind of like what I'm saying, guys, man. DVDs are just being slept on, and again, we're talking over 1,000 DVDs that I didn't pay a penny for any of it. I think, and again, like no disrespect to Corey, he's the man. He's not interested in the DVDs. But for someone who just wants to do more movies and discover more movies and loves physical media, loves to own them, DVDs are where it's at. And like the VHS train, that's gone. That, you know, if you want to get into VHS, like not gonna happen at this point. That train has definitely sailed, but DVDs are dirt cheap, man. Nothing. I paid nothing for 1,000 DVDs, and I'm not saying that's. I happen to luck out and find a great dude, but go online, man. Get on these groups, man. People are getting rid of DVDs for nothing, and you know I didn't get them because I think they're going to be valuable. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to watch movies, DVD is the way to do it. It's the most accessible format by a million. There's so much out there. You got The Dark, One of the Living for One of the Dead, Sean Bean. You've got Hunger. I think I remember hearing this one was pretty good. Fangoria Fright Fest. Chain Letter, Brad Dourif. I was a child of the 90s, so I can't wait to check this one out. This is a New Films International release. Again, Brad Dourif. Pass It On or You'll Be Next. Or Die. Pass It On or Die. Gleefully bloody fun, gritty, and intense. Who remembers the Chain Letters from back in the day? You don't send this to 10 people, you're going to die before midnight. We got another classic here. Joshua Jackson, Christina Ricci, Shannon Elizabeth, Wes Craven film, and a movie I don't own, a unrated version, really fun movie, really underrated werewolf movie, Cursed. I remember this one from back in the day. This is a really fun movie that never really got the love it deserved because of just when it came out, you know? I want to say this is like 2000 maybe, 99, 2001. I don't know. But this was just not what was popular then. Like it was like the slashers and then the J-horror. So like things like these, just a ton of them just fell by the wayside. And they're good movies. Like these really hit their stride on cable. All right, we got Left Bank. The Evil Woods, You Can't Hide from What You Can't See. Put some of this stuff down somewhere. I'm gonna be swimming in DVDs. You know, I'm running out of space here, guys. You know when Scrooge McDuck like swims through the coins? That's gonna be me. Except DVDs. All right, see what else we got here. All right, next we've got The Last of the Grads. Again, it's another one I'm really excited about. The Last of the Grads, high school, like graduating kids getting picked off one at a time. Let's see what this one's conditions like. Pretty good. I will say this also. I did a video on if you're a DVD collector, getting like new cases because this is one of those stupid like recyclable cases, which most DVDs seem to have at this point. But if you get those other cases I was telling you about, the Max Tech, it makes it feel premium. Like these cases make it feel shitty. Get the Max Tech DVD cases and it feels premium. I'm all about that. Okay, next we've got Hunters. Then Desperate Souls widescreen edition. Then we've got Ravenous, Guy Pearce, David Arquette. Ravenous. Then we've got Messengers 2, The Scarecrow. The Shining goes country, bloodier than the first film. I do think that the first one's in here somewhere. Messenger 2, The Scarecrow. The Girl Who Played with Fire. Is this part of the Dragon Tattoo universe? If anyone knows, hit me up. Troll Hunter. There's a magnet release. I'm not sure if this is the movie. I think I heard this was like excellent. Like excellent. Troll Hunter. I don't remember which movie it was. Something with trolls. We got Alien 3000, A New Breed of Predator. Lionsgate. We've got The Haunting of Molly Hartley. This case is shellacked. This is going to need a new case for sure. But the movie looks pretty fun. The Past Awaits Her. Then we've got Project Viper. Created to live on Mars, destined to kill on Earth. The bioengineered brainchild of Dr. Nancy Burnham, genetically and electronically programmed to transform the hostile atmosphere of Mars into a livable Earth-like environment. Yeah. All right. Let's keep cruising here. I don't know what the hell I was thinking with all these DVDs. Like, what was I thinking? All right, next we've got The Lingering. They came back. It never left. Sealed. Then we've got The Haunted. There is no escape. Guys, what the hell was I thinking? What was I thinking? Where am I going to put all these? I have 5 more boxes. The Woods. Bruce Campbell. Private School. Deadly Lessons. The Woods. Then we've got The Haunting of Alice D. Genuine Chills, a hugely impressive film. The Haunting of Alice D. RLJ. Some absolutely terrifying scenes of bloody horror from Ain't It Cool. The Invoking. And I'm telling you, man, I've said this a million times. I've found some absolutely killer movies on DVD because I'm willing to just take a chance on things, not spend a lot of money. And I just found some absolute gems, man. Like The Cleaning Lady, I did a whole video on that one. That movie kicks ass. Everything I've watched so far has been great. The Invoking. Then we've got Painkillers. The Cure for Mankind has been discovered. Painkillers. Killer Curses, The Midnight Horror Collection. A bunch of stuff here. A bunch of titles. You've got exclusive Walmart, The Ugly. Bonus film, The Ugly. What is the bonus film here? So this just got a release from someone just did this. Umbrella, maybe? There's a Lionsgate release, but I heard this movie is awesome. Maybe Unearthed just did this. I don't know, but I'm excited for this one. The Ugly. Then you've got Blind Ghost, The Murderer, sealed. The Invoking 2. Rise of the Mummy with a slipcover, sealed with a slipcover. You got 100 feet with Famke Janssen. I just really like Famke Janssen. 100 feet. Army of the Damned, Tony Todd, Michael Berryman. I can't even see the bottom of the box yet, but let's just keep on cruising. All right, next we have Zombies of Mass Destruction, 8 films to die for. Then we've got Outcast, Fear the Unknown, Bloody Disgusting Selects. Outcast. Then we've got Nightmare Shark, Your Darkest Fears Will Run Deep. Nightmare Shark. Then we've got Slipcover, Shiver, Danielle Harris, Casper Van Dien. That's a cast right there. RLJ, Shiver. Hell yeah, that one I'm down for. That slipcover there. Then we've got Out of the Dark. Now, this one has definitely seen better days. That's not so great. But you got Out of the Dark. Julia Stiles. Okay. You've got Trench 11, sealed. Violence is Contagious. Trench 11. Then you've got The Demented. I actually think I already own this one. So if anybody wants this, hit me up. Really cool slipcover on that. I'm pretty sure I own this movie. So with the same exact slip. If anybody wants this, hit me up. I gotta look. I think I do. Next is Chinese Speaking Vampires. What the hell is under here? There's something in this slipcover, and I'm scared to look, guys. Oh, just a part of the case. That's okay. Chinese Speaking Vampires. That's gonna be great. Next we've got Lake Fear. It's Been Waiting to Get Under Your Skin. Lake Fear. We've got The Pumpkin Carver. I feel like I've seen this movie around for years and years and years. Never seen it. Really excited to check this one out. The Pumpkin Carver. Then we've got Hunting Ground, sealed. Then we've got Sky Sharks. Is this SRS? No, Sky Sharks. Very much like something I am going to enjoy. Then we've got Cradle. All right, let's keep on cruising here. I just don't know how much is left in there. There's definitely a bunch of piles. All right, we've got Mother May I. Mother May I, Sleep with Danger, Tori Spelling, double feature. The classic and the reimagining. We've got Dear Diary. This looks cool. Slipcover edition. You got that hard DVD case. ITN. Sleep at your own risk. Dear Diary. Then we've got Toxic Shark. How many different types of shark horror movies can we possibly acquire in one lot? Then we've got Virus X. The Threat is Real. All right, then we've got The Shadow Man. The Nightmare Begins when you wake. The Nightmare Man. The Shadow Man. We got a movie called Sacrilege. Her Fear is Just the Beginning. This is sealed from Devilworks. Sacrilege. Then we've got Strange Things Happen at Sundown. The Sickest Bloodsuckers. This looks pretty twisted. Hell yeah. Blockbuster 2000, August 2004. Ooh, Brain Damage Films. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. These are my vibes, man. Brain Damage Films. Strange things happen at sundown. Look at these still. This looks badass. Some sexy women there. All right, next you got Fertile Ground After Dark Originals. Then you've got Zombie Massacre 2 Reich of the Dead. Some more World War II horror. Glass Trap, There's No Escape. Who's in this? A Fred Olen film. Okay, there you go. Glass Trap. Then you've got Candyland. Now this is a bummer. This movie I thought was horror. I'm not sure if it is, but the cover definitely makes it look like it's horror. Gary Busey, I think, is in this. All right, then we've got The Other Side of the Door. Then Sealed, Freshwater. Sealed, Cupid. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sick. Love is Dead, Cupid. All right, let's keep cruising here. All right, I've reached the bottom of the box on one pile. One? So we've made a lot of progress. We're getting there. All right, next up we have Borderline Cult. Borderline Cult. Then we've got Book of the Dead, the Esha trilogy. The Story Never Dies. Then we've got Blessed with Heather Graham and James Purefoy. This looks super cool. Then we've got Ninjas vs. Vampires. Hell yeah. Ninjas vs. Vampires, baby. Then we've got Clinic. The Truth Lies Within. The Clinic. This looks badass. Look at that. The stitching on the eye. It's a badass cover. All right, then we've got The Plague. James Vanderbeek, Ivana Milicevic. Milicevic? And the children shall lead them. The Plague. Sealed. We got another Ouija. Ouija Geist. She will eat your soul. Damn, look at that. Oh, look at the stills on that. Look at the demons there. Ouija Geist. I think I gotta be honest with you guys. Like Ouija horror is gonna take on a whole new life for me because I have like 18 Ouija board movies, and all these. Next we've got Skeleton Crew. There's no sequel for you. Damn, back looks crazy. Skeleton Crew. Look at like the chainsaws and all that on the back. All right, then you've got Motorhome Massacre. The road ends here. This has the Hollywood Video sticker on it. Hell yeah. Lionsgate. All they made was one wrong turn. And again, like, I will say this. If the case is busted, like, I'm gonna replace it. But some of these, like with these Hollywood stickers, you know, you can't help but wonder, like, there's a big, you know, with the VHS market, there's like that. A lot of people enjoy the stickers, like those old school stickers. You can't help but think that, like, eventually, like things like this, like these DVD stickers, and are gonna be like pretty vaunted because this is legit, man. This is a good stuff. Next we've got The Attic Expedition, Seth Green, Jeffrey Combs. Then we've got Serial Killing 101, Lisa Loeb. What the hell is this? This might be a boot because it's just completely like half a slip. You guys see that? But Lisa Loeb is in this. You say. All right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. All right, next. We've got Silent Scream. Movie gallery. I guess a lot of these are from this place, movie gallery. Silent Scream. Then we've got Blood Rain, The Third Reich. Flip cover. Then we've got The Banished. Green Veil Has a Deadly Secret. Banished. Then we've got The Open Door. Hell yeah, this looks right up my alley for sure. The Open Door. Then we've got Innocent Blood. We've got it like a snapper on this one. The comedy that takes a bite out of crime. I don't remember this dude's name, but he looks like Scott Stapp. This feels like destined to get like a Vinegar Syndrome release. Innocent Blood. Snapper case. All right, then we've got Doghouse. Doghouse. Then we've got Safer at Home. Isolation is a Killer. Then we've got The Daisy Chain. Some secrets are better kept. The Daisy Chain. Just got like a twisted mouth there. All right, then we've got Organism. Terror Takes Root. This is pretty twisted. Horror 7-day rental. Organism. Then we've got a 12-movie sci-fi pack. All a bunch of stuff here. Then we've got Speed Demon. A demonic force has just been unleashed on 4 wheels. There's one still on the back here with like all these dudes. Like, what are they doing there? Can you guys see that? Anyway, let's keep going. Let's wrap this up. Getting there. All right. Next we've got Devoured. Evil Lies Within. Sealed. We've got Final Draft with James Vanderbeek. All right, we're getting some James Vanderbeek, keeping his memory alive, like clown horror with James Vanderbeek. Final Draft. Then we've got The Unkindness of Ravens. The Unkindness of Ravens. Then we've got Sinister. So Sinister is a great movie. Oh, Sinister 2. I don't know if I've ever even seen Sinister 2. I love the first one. The first one, I gotta be honest with you, is like very scary. It's like there are very few movies that actually scare me. Sinister is one of them. This is Ghost Game. Open at your own risk. This looks like a lot of fun. Win, lose, or die. Ghost Game. Yes, it's like a ton of fun. Then we've got The Hollow Child. The Hollow Child. Hello, child. Then we've got Gag. Dying is easy. Staying alive is torture. Gag. Then we've got Ghost Story. The Turn of the Screw. The Dead Are Not at Rest. BBC. Ghost Story. Then we've got Black Cat, based on the Edgar Allan Poe story. Evil Eyes, Evil Deeds. Black Cat. All right, then we've got a little bit of like a Digipack DVD situation. Movie called Someone's Watching. Then we've got Camp Dread. Eric Roberts, Danielle Harris. Sealed. Pitch Your Tent and Dig Your Grave. Hell yeah. This is all I'm all about, baby. Eric Roberts and Danielle Harris. All right. We're really getting there. Really getting there. All right. Next we've got Spider, a David Cronenberg film. Okay. Ray Fiennes, Miranda Richardson. Never seen this one, but Cronenberg flick. Spider. All right, then we've got Dark Whispers. Dark Whispers. Then we've got Termination. Would you survive the termination? All right, then we've got Guardians. Guardians, a monster bash. Then we've got Ghost of Goodnight Lane. Then we've got The Heiress. The Heiress. Then we've got American Poltergeist, based on a true urban legend. American Poltergeist. We got a pretty sweet green case on here. Hell yeah. A movie called The Jungle. A new predator is on the hunt. This green case is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. The Jungle. Then we've got Jamie Winston Cravings. This definitely needs a new case. This thing is busted as hell. DVD is clean though. The first cut is the deepest. Cravings. All right, then we've got A Place in Hell. David Borbor, inspired by a real serial killer. Oh man, this is creepy as hell, man. Clown horror. A Place in Hell. Then we've got Skinned Alive. Terror Runs Deep. Excellent independent horror. I'm telling you, this is something I'm gonna enjoy a lot. Just read the back. Then you've got Bitten. I don't even know if I asked for this, but all right, word. It's a whole complete second season of a show called Bitten. I don't know if I know what this is, but Bitten. I don't remember even asking for it. All right, this could be it, guys. This could be the last pile. Let's finish up strong here. Okay, so we got Caught. Terror Has Arrived. We got State of Emergency. When the Dead Walk. The Living Run. State of Emergency. Then we've got The Substitute. This is a pretty neat slipcover on here. Ghost House Underground. Slip, like a translucent slip. The Substitute. A clever version of The Faculty. Check this out. This is a sick slip. It's like one of those translucent slips. Hell yeah, super cool. With that skull on there. All right, then we've got Sanitarium. Malcolm McDowell, Robert Englund, Lacey Chabert. This looks cool. I like Lacey Chabert a lot. Sanitarium. Then we've got The Reeds, a really cool like holographic slipcover on here. The Reeds. This is the After Dark Horror Fest 4. 8 films to die for. Then we've got Secrets in the Wall. They Are Not Alone. Then we've got Save Our Skins, BBC. Then we've got Hunting the Legend. Looks like a Bigfoot horror movie. Then we've got Curse of the Witch's Doll. Her Soul Lives On. All about doll horror. Then we've got The Mad. Billy Zane in The Mad. You Are What They Eat. The Mad. Then we've got Reborn. A New Breed of Killing Machine. This looks twisted. The back looks twisted. And last but not least, we have Elizabeth Shue, who I love, in The Firstborn. This one needs a new case for sure. The Firstborn. So there you have it, guys. That is the first part of this unboxing. There's 5 more boxes to go still. So as you can see, it's quite a bit. But appreciate you guys hanging out. We're almost hitting the hour mark, so that's a lot of DVDs. Let me give you guys something fun here. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Let me leave you guys with something fun. Let's do this.
They're eating her! And they're going to eat me!
So if you guys can hit that like button, I would appreciate it. And much love to y'all. Catch you later. Peace.